Alright, here's the gist of how it works. So I have a Kalk reactor, which is controlled by a Kalk controller, which all I do is come in and punch in my target pH, and based on the tank's pH and the pH inside the reactor, it controls the effluent to the tank. And because I'm using the reactor to maintain pH, I run into the wall of total evaporation in a day. So what I'm using is a salinity mix of 60 ppt, and I'm using these two Versas as my auto water change. And the one on the right is old tank water, one on the left is new tank water. And because the one on the left is moving slower is because it's pumping in 60. And the idea is that with the higher concentration of salinity and the effluent of the reactor, it mixes to a 35 ppt inside the tank. Now the idea is that I calculate that lower than the amount of water that's being taken out, so that the auto top off can compensate at the end of the day and maintain a proper 35 ppt. I know it's kind of complicated, and there is some math that goes along with it, because I am constantly on a daily basis fiddling with these because it's not automated yet. I just need to get a sensor that can accurately read the tank salinity, and then I can automate this whole thing. But because I have it set up that way, I am required to run 60 ppt constantly, so I can't turn everything off and mix up new salt water. So I have 3 barrels, 55 gallon barrels. That one in the back there is for RODI water. This one here is the 60 ppt premix that is being pumped right now through the Versa into the tank. And then this one here is so that I can premix 60 ppt and then have it ready to go when this gets low, because I can't have that Versa shut off for a significant amount of time, because if I do, then I bump into that evaporation rate. So it's a little bit more complicated, and like I said, it's not for everybody, and that's why I don't want to promote it or say much about it. But so far it's working for me.